Hello, 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 welcome back to the continuing adventures of Shadowblade. As he treks through the dungeon, man, you all cannot possibly understand just how awesome this is for me. I've got this new headset, and all of a sudden, I can record with the air conditioning on and not have crappy quality recording with a constant buzz at the same time. It's so nice to be able to use my mechanical keyboard and just not have to be as paranoid about every little thing. Now I have to tell my roommate, hey, get out of the room. I'm recording a video, and it's going to be hot in here, and yeah, you know the drill. Anyway, enough about me. Where last we left off, I was just starting up the... Oh, wow, I just leveled up. Awesome. I was just starting off in the vaults, and floor 1, I had done some back and forth earlier just to set myself up before coming in here. How am I doing for spell levels? Probably don't have that many. Next, 4 levels. Oh, wow, okay, I have a reasonable number. Level up probably helped. Good God, alarms. Okay, I went ahead and put on the entire kit, so now I'm wearing the buckler of cursedness. Yes, positive energy. That's not a great buckler for my endgame, but, you know, I'll get a new one eventually. I'm training up armor just to aid my AC as well as to reduce the spell penalty, which is currently still knocking me down to 2% blink fail, 2% magic dart fail, and sundries. We'll, you know, fix that as it goes. But I'm no longer of the opinion that I'm inadequate to move on through the dungeon, so I'm going to continue moving. I do feel very strongly that the stabber build is going to... My stabber build is going to require me to branch into something beyond just hexes, because I'm quickly reaching the point where I'm going to need to fight enemies that are invincible against my current set of abilities. However, I'm not there yet, so still a little bit of time to make things work. Blink until I get... You know what? Just fine, we'll just pound them. There we go. Yeah, so not there yet, but we're gonna get there. My preference would probably be to go summons, because mass summons can still provide me opportunities to get stabs in. Oh, do not want to get taken to the abyss. You. Get confused. Yeah, that's fine. There. Kill the ogre mage, that was important. Okay, there's a lot of ogres coming in all of a sudden. This sense of invincibility I have in front of them is a very, very, foolhardy thing. Sure, my evade is... Wait, why is my evade 41? It used to be 48. Evade penalty of this is just -1. It shouldn't be nearly that serious. Huh. There's a chance that it's the buckler's fault, but I don't think that's it. I think that I must be missing something. Oh, did I take off the ring of evasion? No, I'm wearing them both. What is the what is my success in going invisible? 36% fail. Yeah, that obviously is going to need more work with evasion, so we'll continue to train evasion as we go. But yeah, so long-term planning on my horizon is this concept that I do need to eventually pick up summons. I mean, I'm having such effectiveness with meat shields, so imagine how much more useful real summons will be. And also, summons are nice because they can transition into a more standard version 0.11 endgame build, which is guaranteed to work against everything. That's a Club of Chaos? I didn't even know such a thing existed. This must be some bizarre kind of Zom sub-vault. I'm betting that altar that I can't see. Yeah, that's a Zom altar. That makes sense all of a sudden. So little health. Anything I need to identify at all? Nope. Okay, then drop all of the unused identify scrolls. So, oh, there's not that many of them, is there? We're gonna drop a bunch of sundry foods that I'm not using. I'm just waiting for my health to restore itself naturally, because I know it will do that eventually. Drop Vorpalized Weapon, drop Curse Armor, drop Potion of Brilliant. Show me the weights. Drop potion of brilliance. And agility. And might. So actually, the stat rot that I'm suffering currently is also affecting my stabs directly thanks to the dex penalty that I suffer from. Drop the scroll of silence. I can think of almost no context in which I would prefer to be silenced. And there are very few enemies that I'd face that I would trade my ability to blink for their inability to cast a spell by speaking. I'm wearing preservation, so I don't have to worry about the acid attacks as much. Unfortunately, I had to blow Mephitic there, so that's just going to call down the wrath of all these enemies at once. So I'm just going to go ahead and back up until I'm ready to fight them. Oh my god, did they already lose sight of me? Guys, I'm right here. Good god, you'd think that they couldn't see me or something, because I'm stealthy. Stab. Turn your head to the side, I will stab you. Stab. What the hell? Oh, mesmerized. Got it. So we're going to go with a mass confuse adjacent to me, and then try and get out of the direct line of fire. And then we're going to use something that can get through all of this riffraff to burn the mermaid. Okay, now I can move directly into the mermaid and stab her to death. Solves the problem. Now we get out of the way again. And hey, all of you guys just go nuts and attack everything. I don't care if you die so much for a little bit. Recall. Recall. Good. You impale him, that's good enough for me. None of that, shapeshifter swap form crap. I tend to kill in one hit after all. Turn on repel missiles. What is that? I. Very good. Stab. Alright. Just eat it off the ground, dude. I don't care. Nope. The Orc Knight apparently fell asleep and woke back up again. Sucks. What can you do? Just kill them all. Yeah, into the noxious fumes, please. Troll resists. Troll resists. Troll got bitten. Idiot summons. Okay, floor's cleared. Moving on. Ooh, too easy. Boom! You burn... Yeah, it doesn't look like I'm able to cut off Hydra heads with a dagger, which just makes sense, but you know. Wow, I lost a lot of health from one hit. You idiot. Turning on my regen. And setting up a ring of fire so I can stab him or attack him repeatedly while he's inside it. There we go, he's out. Alright, fail percent on blink is down to 1 again, which means that the armor training and shield training are beginning to actually pay off. Also, my evade is back up to 38, so it absolutely was an added penalty from inadequate armor training, probably. You know what, with a Hydra at my side, we can... Okay. With the Hydra not at my side, I need to actually use fires to take you guys out. It's amazing how I still use my level 1 spells, or not level 1 spells, my default spell kit to deal with so many of the threats that I encounter in the dungeon. What do I want to lose in favor of teleport? Nothing. I've got a good set going here. We'll ditch an extra potion of brilliance. What we're gonna do here is go through the doors, because that can get me out right by them. And that way, all except one got stabbed early, and then I'll just finish them off. Of course, sometimes you can just walk right up to them the long way and they don't react. It's kind of fantastic. I almost feel like I should turn auto pickup off since I'm just ditching everything I pick up anyway. Should use the letter capital D for instant drops. Okay, there's a clusterfuck of enemies inside there. Necro, big guy, perfect. Drop the fire, I miscast. Drop the fire. Hell, just drop lots of fires. I mean, if anybody comes anywhere around me, I want them to be in trouble. There we go. You will be susceptible to one of my off-the-beaten-track abilities, which I will not use right now. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to want to go Mass Confuse, so that everybody's affected. Unwield the sword. Confusing Touch. Smack you in the face a couple times. Okay, I failed to affect him all 3 times. Okay, got him. Now, wield the Quick Blade. Stab him. Stab him. Stab him. I'm getting way too fixated on killing the vampire, unfortunately. And losing sight of the forest for the trees. Let's get out of here. There we go. That's much better. Close the door. And of course, at this distance, they probably don't even remember that they were fighting me anymore. Tell you, it's not a direct reason to play the class or anything. Oh, damn it, wrong target. That's the one I wanted. I'm actually not nearly as scared of the Abyss anymore as I was a little bit ago. I could probably handle and survive the Abyss as a Ashinzari worshipper right now with high speed pretty easily. Okay, easily is perhaps too strong a word, but pretty reliably. Sneak up on enemies, stab them, and then move on past them. The only thing that I really want that I don't have for it is... Oh, hang on a second. I have enough gold now, don't I? I do. Let's go. I don't know. I didn't realize I had picked up this much gold. Let's just go pick up the resist mutation. Oh, shoot. I woke him up. Let's just go pick up the resist mutation amulet real quick. And, yeah, that's going to help a lot. Because if, God forbid, I get put in a vice situation, I can fix it. Curse jewelry? Get me the nearest one. I don't care which it is. C looks good. RX on that G. I am now partially bound in magic, which is seriously bound, and boom! All my magic skills have just leveled up significantly, including evocations. I didn't realize that. Thank you. Brings everything down to 1% fail, except the schools I haven't done a good job with. What is the aptitude of summoning for a Spriggan? -2. It's not good, but it's certainly not bad either. The thing is, I'm going to want to go Earth Magic and Transmutations for the Dig spell and the Pass Ball spell. Maybe it makes sense to go something down that, or maybe I can just try being a pure Evocator with Stab on the side. You know, try something brand new for once. Regardless what I try, I need to lose an item because of weight issues since I picked up this new necklace. And 1 AUM was apparently tipping me over the scale. Let's lose a Scroll of Identify. And 2 Scrolls of Fear. Excellent. Back to the vaults, please, and step on it. Yeah, I have this movement speed set up to the maximum scrollable speed. I find that it's too jarring to watch my own videos when my character is just teleporting around at random. I mean, I know what I was doing, and sometimes I'm announcing it. Well, ooh, you hit me, jerk. Come closer, bro. Come closer. There you go. Again, my evade is no longer 38, it is 36. Oh, I'm suffering dexterity stat rot. That's hurting as well. Yeah, I have a very low dexterity right now compared to what it should be. It's almost half. Wow, that's a serious amount of stat rot. My strength is back up to normal, though. I must have fought an enemy without realizing it who was able to drain my dex. You know, above and beyond just the baseline thing that I'm dealing with here of my mutation. You are not going to resist me forever, sir. There you go. It's fun when you sleep the slime. All of the ones that have stacked on top of it get slept as well. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to just go ahead and throw up a nice travel restriction in this area. I don't want to touch this area with a 10-foot pole. It just looks like a... Oh, wait, that's a lot of goodies inside. Okay, maybe this area is worth taking care of after all. Just... We'll leave the travel restriction so that I know to pay attention when I go... Oh, whoops. Now you die. Enter. Take down. Those Rakshasas. How do you disable a Rakshasa? Resistant to poison. Extremely resistant to hostile enchantments, but not immune. And no resistance to cold. So I think the answer is pretty clear. Knock out that guy. And they can see invisible, unfortunately. Easily resists every single time. So, yeah, he's more than just a little resistant. He's... Whoa, he stood on fire. For a second, I was like, this is going to be easier, but nope. That whole place is coming alive. They're just a nasty chamber. There's like boggarts and vampires and shit. Maybe it's not worth that trivial amount of loot. Now, if they come out in the open like this, that's different. Now you're forcing me to fight you. And I don't say no to a forced fight. Mostly because it's, the definition of forced means I can't say no. Just throw up some diffuse fires so that they're more likely than not going to end up killing themselves if they approach me. Alright. There's probably the same base Rakshasa, just casting more and more duplicates of himself, but I am going to set about a mass fire so that they all funnel into it. And then have my buddies help me beat up this guy. Man, I am missing a lot. Okay, got him. Hopefully that's all of them. But if there's one more base Rakshasa, then he can probably make a lot more clones soon. Just gonna make a nice big bonfire. Big zone, as it were. Any rods that I've missed this game? No? Okay. For God's sakes, just deal with one area at a time. Oh, you gotta love that I went in there, started casting spells, and then turned around. I was like, oh hey, I should stab the rest of you too. Got them all. Ooh, new wand. Let's just burn an ID scroll. I don't care. I have too many of them as it is. Random effects? No, thank you. I like knowing what's going to happen when I use an item charge. Let's go back to where I left off. Yes, please. I don't mind the travel exclusion. Okay. Can boggarts be confused by poison? Yes. So all of these guys are mephitic vulnerable. Let's make that the plan. That guy is... he confused? He is. Good. The Rakshasa, on the other hand, cannot probably be affected by poison. So... shit. Time to start setting up diffuse fire clouds again. And make sure that I keep that confused going down. No. Yes. Okay. Fuck. Time to retreat. Cast recall, please. I don't want my allies unnecessarily beat up. Focus the Rakshasa. He's probably the only non-summoned enemy in the lot of you. They're all wearing these bronze rings. The hell's a bronze ring? Whatever it is. Obviously they're all wearing it. They're just clones. I'm assuming this one that I'm fighting with is the real one. Yep. Uncursed Staff of Fire, +3 strength ring. No thanks, but thanks. I mean, I appreciate the thought, but my complaints about strength are strictly because of convenience, not because I think it's the superior option. And I'm certainly not going to replace an evade ring with it. You. Powerful, immune to poison, resistant to cold. That's like every method I use to disable enemies, except for one, which I'm going to attempt. Disarm. Where is it? Confusing touch. Attempted. Nope. Failed. Recast. I have the touch. No. God damn it. Get these rats out of my fucking way. We're obviously fighting in a bad spot. Here. Everybody come back. Everyone who's still alive, come back. Touch. Touch. Nope. Got him. Confusing touch is based purely on hit dice. If the hit dice are high enough, it is never going to work. If they're sufficiently low, there's a flat chance of success every time. Which means that there are some enemies in the game that it might behoove you to look it up first, just to be sure that you're not wasting your energy. But like Quicksilver dragons are susceptible to being slapped in the face with this. Not susceptible as in super likely, mind you, but when you're boasting an evade half as good as mine, you know, it starts to become a possibility. No thank you for Staff of Wizardry. Swear to God, there was all this jewelry back here, and it's gone because the vampire probably picked it up and carried it out. That's my guess. Oh well, that was a lot of work for, quite frankly. Stop being complaining. All the stuff that was in there is now out here. I guess that's something. And there is a crystal ball of energy. And given that I am working my... that is a hungerless way to channel back mana that has flat chances of failure, the worst of which can confuse you, but Ashanzari gives me clarity. And drain your mana to 0. There's no protection against that. But, oh shit. What hit, actually, out of curiosity? Oh, the Orc Knight hit me and a Magic Dart hit me at the same time. That's why it was so damn painful. You and your battle rage. That's cute. Let's go ahead and make sure Repelled Missiles is on. You know what? There. Resist that, idiots. Let's get out of the way before the big guy comes. You can see him making his way around the long way. Giving me plenty of time to beat up his little friends. Make an ally out of them, and then get all my mana back. Easy to take down. I don't even need to confuse you. I just kill you. How am I doing for time? Oh crap, this video is running long already. Ooh, model dragon hide, not bad. Okay, yeah, little known fact, if you use animate dead on a corpse that can leave a hide, it still retains its chance to leave a hide. It's not like you can't do both. Of course, do that on a zombify a corpse, and then you lose your chance at a hide because it's using its hide to become useful. Okay, let's just continue my stab spree. It is a problem with this. I'm having so much fun that it's really hard to... Even when there's a logical, natural stopping point, it's hard to actually make good on it. Yeah, just ignore that. Ooh, new amulet. It's an amulet of the Gourmand. You gotta love how it was auto-identified thanks to me being an Ash worshipper. I'm curious what all that red was when I first came in this room. Ashanzari warns you. Nice. He's like, yo, dude, watch out. All this shit is awesome. And I'm like, yeah. How about I just kill them? Would that work? I swear to God, it's identifying an enemy outside the grid. That can't be right. Must be a glitch of some kind, or like it's reading the spawning code or something, or somebody who made this room like, maybe left the monster outside the grid when he was practicing edits or something. You notice how I put on repel missiles before I step forward here? Just because this is just walking into a clusterfuck, and I knew it. I'm gonna back out. Attempt to keep my summons alive just a little bit. Just a few recalls just to keep them ahead of the crowd. Okay, that's good enough. Now, who actually was dumb enough to keep following me? I mean, I might not fight you with all your friends around, but alone, I'll take any of you on. I'm a sneaky bastard that way. Oh man, you woke up. And now you're dead. How's that? I wonder if the Lantern of Shadows interferes with my ash effects. This is what I see without it. Right. And this is what I see with it. How stealthy am I, too? Extremely unstealthy. Oh, okay, so it still negates any stealth status I would have had. That sucks. Unless it's super heavy, I'd like to carry it with me. Not enough to make, you know, to insist on it, though. So let's ditch. And if there is there something of worthwhile weight to ditch? All these rings I've picked up I don't need to hang on to. Strength and dex. All the scrolls of amnesia don't need to stay. There we go. Adequate. Can always come back for a scroll of amnesia if you need to amnese yourself. Amnese, that a word? Okay, come on. Cure mutation. No cure mutation. It's okay. It'll come eventually. Until then, I'm doomed to have sub-perfect stats and just deal with it. Turn on regen so that, you know, I'm gaining back health quickly. Between regen and, you know, my spell and... Oh! Speaking of spell, what have I left on that I need to turn off? Shields. It's way too high as it is. 7.2 is plenty. Unassisted, it's 4.3, so it can still go up to 5, and I would be okay. Evo, I'm at this point thinking that I'm going to make that my transition and maxing thing. So we'll keep training Evo. Armor, I want it up to 9. I don't remember when or why I used to think 9 was the magic leather armor number. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't, but I still like it, so screw you guys, that's what it is. That's why I'm doing it. Boom, boom, boom. Boom! You weave in and out of all of the enemies that are there just to get your sneak attack damage off, and then, you know, you go finish up the rest. Sneak attack damage. For any of you who have played D&D, that's exactly what it feels like. You know, highest initiative, first to act, pick a target, kill a target style. I wonder if I really am curious. I should go and look it up. In fact, you know what? Because I'm out of time, I need to stop playing anyway, or I need to stop this vid anyway. I'm just going to end with this. Let's go crawl wiki. The hell? Okay, it looks like the crawl wiki might be broken. Let's see if Henzel's LearnDB will help me for this one. Two-handed ogre. Okay, that's not helpful either. I'm curious how much damage they can deal. Two-handed ogre dungeon crawl stone soup. Give me something to work with, goddammit. Fuck it. Okay, I'll just have to satisfy my curiosity some other time. The thing that I'm interested in is, can they one-shot me, A, and B... Oh, you know what? I'm just going to level up and then stop. Can they one-shot me, A, and B, if they can, how unlikely is it exactly? What are the odds that, given my evade of 40 and my health of 64, that would happen? There's an ogre mage that's fireballing? Oh, okay. I see it. Finish him off with extreme prejudice. Because I'm at this point not making any special efforts to avoid the possibility. You know what? We're just going to ditch that lantern. At the end of the day, it's not something I need. And Dex makes strength. Strength makes sense. Int makes strength sense. They all do. I'm gonna put one more point in strength and the rest in dex from now on. I just am having a real hard time dealing with these restrictions, and even if I'm not making good use of it, as I start picking up more and more rods, I'm gonna really wish I had it. Soon enough, I'm gonna ditch my entire stack of healing items in favor of... Perfect, see? I have 10 AUM worth of scrolls of teleport, or 10 AUM worth of teleports. So I'm just going to start burning through those scrolls and then not replacing them. And that way I can just carry the lesser weight, lighter wand. Seriously, are you not getting confused? You're inside of freaking... There you go. But yeah, I'm treating it like they can't hit me to death in one shot. And it's a useful approximation of the truth, even if it's not strictly speaking true. Wand of Fire, just lose that. I'm looking for rods to replace these wands that do conjuration spell damage. Oh my god. Pull. You just stand in a fire. How's that, asshole? Man, you're dealing a lot of damage to me. Alright, well, that's a good enough stopping point for now. Thank you all for watching. I will see you guys next time.